Hi class, this is your professor. You can call me Prof. Narangi or Dr. Narangi, whatever you are more comfortable with. Welcome to your cultural geography course for the spring of 2024. I'm very excited to be here with you. I'm very excited to teach this class. We'll be together for 16 weeks, so we have a full semester length class together. Yeah. And this is one of my favorite classes to teach. I am by training a cultural geographer, so I have a PhD in this very field. So you are in good hands, okay? I'm just in this little video, this short video, I just want to introduce you to a few key aspects of the course and just mention a few things to you that could be important. Okay, so I am going to, at the outset, just mention that sometimes you'll see this class described as a human geography class. So human and cultural are interchangeable. Okay, cultural is a little bit more specific. Some introductory classes like to call it cultural. Some like to call it human. Okay, so for our purposes, those two words are interchangeable. All right, so let us share screen. I want to just go through I think this is correct. Let's make sure. Yes. Okay, I just want to go through our class really quickly, our unpublished course. We are Geography 160, 21276. Yes. So the way that your modules are set up, everybody, is that you have to go through each document to have access to the next. All right. So like, let's say you pop on here and you don't want to look at the Q&A discussion, so you just skip it. Well, you're going to see, I have to complete each one of these, right? So for your first week, which is called week 1A, we are going to be doing orientation tasks. Okay, and that's week 129 through 24. And you're going to be reading these two documents that I wrote for you. And then you're going to be going through each one of these, 1A2, 1A3, 1A4, 1A5, 1A6, and completing them. Okay, some of them you just have to mark as done. Others you have to submit. Others you just contribute. For your syllabus quiz, you'll have to submit it. I'll fix that in a moment. Okay. So here you have access to your syllabus. Okay. All the modules, announcements, check announcements frequently. I like to send announcements to my students. So you guys will hear from me like a couple times a week, maybe, usually at least once a week, just to check in with you. So let's have a look at our syllabus together. Read through this, okay? Read through all of the material here. The best way to reach me, everybody, is through Canvas, okay? So and normally I will have a 24-hour turnaround time, sometimes more, sometimes less, yeah, but Canvas, email takes me a lot longer I don't know why, but it just does. I have Canvas on my phone and I sort of treat it like Messenger, so I'm pretty quick to respond there, but usually it will take me about 24 hours to get back to you, okay? If you want to meet with me, we can set up a Zoom. If you have questions, that's fine. You have 2 textbooks for the class. One textbook is completely free, and it's here. Okay, you can click on that link and it'll take you to the free textbook. The other textbook or book, it's really a memoir called The Yellow House by Sarah Broom. This is a really beautiful book and it's really informative and fun to read. It's not a challenging book to read. Okay, most of my students that have read this book have said that it reads really quickly and that it's not a heavy academic book. Okay, so it's pretty easy to read. And we're going to read the whole book. Okay, so The Yellow House by Sarah Broom. You should purchase this right away. In fact, week 1 is the week that you're sort of getting organized and settled into the course. And that's the week that you should immediately buy the book from wherever you buy books. I suggest buying it secondhand or getting an electronic version. It's maybe $10, right? If you get like a hardback version of it, it's $20. You should be able to find it for pretty inexpensive. Okay, so however you get books, get the book as soon as you can. The Yellow House by Sarah Broom. This is the cover. Okay, it's yellow, and this is sort of a map, roughly in the shape of Louisiana. It's a great book, and it's all about practices of racism, spatial practices of racism, how one city here in the United States is in fact one of the poorest cities, and also has some of the highest folks from African ancestry. And it's really an important look and exploration and investigation into how spatial dynamics, especially in the wake of Hurricane Katrina, which really disproportionately impacted poor people of color, and how in general climate change is going to impact the poorest people in the world the most. So it's a deep dive into looking at how one city and operates in terms of spatially constructing race, right? Infusing a place with practices of racism. So I'm really excited for you to read it. Again, I just made it sound really heavy, but it's not. It's written really beautifully by Sarah Broom. Okay, so here's your syllabus. You can read through all these sort of institutional aspects of the class. This is me. Again, my methods of contact. How is this class organized? Well, okay. So you guys are gonna have a module open to you each week, okay? Each week you'll have work to do in that module. That work will include a pretty extensive discussion. My discussions are no joke, and there's a reason for that. They're worth 40% of your grade, okay? Discussions or participation is what they're called here. They're worth 40%. And so they're pretty serious in terms of what you need to the amount of effort you need to put into them, okay? I ask you to always justify your reasoning by using the text, and you do need to leave at least one peer review, if not more. So 80 words per question usually. Peer reviews, I always like to just point this out right at the start. It's not like you read someone and you're like, hey, Jamie, like really cool post. I really liked it. I totally agree with everything you said. That is not a meaningful peer review. Okay, a meaningful peer review is one where a student comments deeply on what another student has written and offers further insights. You ask questions, you introduce them to other ideas, maybe other resources. Hey, Jamie, your comment really reminded me of this film that I saw that brought up these topics, right? And so it's about sharing, and it's about connecting, and it's about building community, right? So it's really important. I want you to take your discussions very seriously. That's really where the bulk of the work for this class is. You're noticing maybe that there is no midterm, there is no final for this class. So we don't do that in this class, okay? But every week you do have a quiz, and every month or so, you're going to have what's called a passport assignment, where you write a paper, okay? And these papers have to be at least 500 words. That's about 2 pages, and you need to include outside sources, maybe like 1 or 2 outside sources, okay? And you'll see the description of what these assignments are, and you'll see sort of what the resources are. So basically you're going to be watching a film or reading an article and then writing about it. And I give you the breakdown of the questions you need to answer for each one of these assignments. There's actually going to be 4. There's a new one every month. So disregard that 3 there will be a fourth one. Okay, so at least once a month, you're writing a longer paper. Yeah, so then those weekly quizzes, they cover everything in the module. So in the module, you're gonna have your readings, you'll have some multimedia, maybe some videos I want you to watch. You'll have a lecture to go through, okay? And then you'll have a quiz at the end of the week on all of that material. The quizzes are open book, okay, but you need to take them by yourself. Can you turn in late assignments? Yes, but they will be deducted 5% every day that they're late. Okay, so if an assignment is 10 points and 5 days goes by, you know, you probably should forget about submitting that assignment. Okay, but if you're going to be a day or two late with an assignment, go for it. You know, that's still, I'll still grade it and you'll still get points. The only caveat to this is if you have an excused absence, if you have, you know, hopefully not, but if you have a death in the family, or if you get really, really sick, or, you know, something comes up for you, contact me, okay? And I have a little thing written here about that. Okay. Your course summary. So here's what I think is really important. Let me see if I can do this. Student view. Calendar. So here's the student view. Let's see if I can get us home, see what you see. Yep. And then you're going to go to your calendar. This course calendar is really important for you guys. This is where all of your due dates are going to be. See, it's populated here. Basically for this class, everybody, all your assignments are always due on Sunday nights. Okay, so should you wait until Sunday at 9 p.m. to do your work? No, you should take it day by day, every day, go through some section of the module so that you can not feel really stressed out on Sunday night when you have to submit work for this class. Yeah, okay, so for week one, everybody, you guys are the only thing that you're going to be doing is going through these important documents, reading the passport assignment description, reading the template, okay, to see what questions I want to ask you, or sorry, what questions you're meant to answer. And then you're going to go through every single one of these for your orientation week. These are orientation tasks. This is worth 5% of your grade. Okay. If you have any questions, please reach out. Again, I'm so excited to have you here. Good luck. You'll hear from me again soon. In the meantime, let's get really excited for the semester. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.